Can we read it? Why were you interested in participating in the Brigadoon Dogs prison program?
I initially became interested in the Brigadoon program when I first arrived at Cowdy Ridge. I was involved in another dog program where we were training rescue dogs, and I enjoyed working with dogs. I've been a dog owner my entire life, and I always wanted to learn to train dogs, but never had the opportunity. And in fact, I'd love to go back and apologize to all of the dogs that I had before I came here, because I didn't know what I was doing. Now I do. But then I heard about Brigadoon, and it just seemed like a great opportunity to do something with a purpose and a meaning beyond the walls of this place.
What's your favorite part about training Brigadoon dogs?
My favorite part about training the Brigadoon dogs is that each dog is different. Every dog comes in with their own personality and their own kind of strengths and weaknesses. And even though we end up training the same cues to all of the dogs, the process that we have to go through to train the different cues is different for every dog. And it requires problem solving and bouncing ideas off of each other and a collaborative approach to training that I think adds a lot of training value and a lot of fun to what we do.
What's the hardest part?
The hardest part for me is just the environment that we work in. This is a difficult environment sometimes to train, and again, it requires some problem solving and some collaboration with staff and my fellow trainers to figure out ways to work around some of the challenges and opportunities that we have in this environment. For instance, training them in how to get in and out of a car. We figured out other things that they can get in and out of that simulate getting in and out of a car. So we have a lot of opportunities to work around a lot of other people and groups and crowds and things like that. So again, it's kind of two sides of the same coin. Being in here and having to problem solve and work collaboratively is a plus, but it's also a minus.
Has this program changed you in any way?
Absolutely. Just training dogs in general, but particularly with Brigadoon, I have learned a lot about how to interact with people and how to interact with people when you're having challenges, and to be a problem solver instead of ignoring the problem or in some cases making the problem worse. I've learned how to basically positively interact with the people around me and positively problem solve when I have issues that arise with the people around me.
What do you most want others to know about this program?
Brigadoon is an amazing program, and I know that the primary focus of the program is to train service dogs for veterans, and that's an amazing purpose and has incredible value. But I also know that Brigadoon has expanded that to training dogs for the families, who are an important part of every serviceman's life, as well as first responders. And I think that the opportunity to change people's lives, we've already seen just the few dogs that we've trained, we get feedback from the clients that tell us how these dogs have just completely changed their lives. And I don't know too many programs out there where you can have this level of impact in somebody's life in a positive way.
What do you think when you know a dog you are training is going to a veteran on the outside?
I served 2 tours in Iraq and 1 in Afghanistan, and so it's very personal to me, having seen soldiers get injured. And I know that there's a lot of people out there with disabilities, a lot of soldiers out there who suffer because of those events in their lives, and it's very, very personal for me.
What's the most rewarding part of being involved in the program?
For me, there's a personal and then there's a kind of a global benefit. For me personally, the opportunity in this environment to do something that has value and purpose, you can't put a price on that. That is literally life-changing, and it defines my existence in this place. Then there's just the global benefit of being able to help people and make a difference in people's lives. Again, you can't put a price on that.
Any last words for the viewers?
I want to say thank you to Denise and to everybody at Brigadoon for this opportunity. I'm older. I've worked my entire life. I've had a full career, a couple of careers, and they say that you never have to work if you love what you're doing. And this is the first time in my life where I feel like I'm not working. I'm doing what I love, and every day I go to work, we joke about it because I don't ever have to work because I love what I do. And thank you for that.